beautiful as South Florida can be, this is what you get sometimes. Might be hard to see, but it's raining. And there are a bunch of clouds in the sky. Usually summer is just, it rains every day. I know we're not really into summer yet, really, but it's getting around that time. And it gets like this.
Rain, sunshine, snow, sleet, hail, thunderstorms, tornadoes, hurricanes, earthquakes, don't matter. I'm getting in that gym. And that's what we did today. Upper body day, bench day. My favorite, least favorite day. Love benching. That was my first set, warm up 135. Hit a PR today. Once again, wasn't trying to, just kind of just went with it. I don't know how it happened, but it happened. I'm not complaining though. And you'll see the last set. I think it was 190 and I got 9. Sort of got help on that last rep. Here it is. But he didn't help much. And like while he started to help, I said I got it. So I'm hoping that he let up. So that went well. Changing up the program a little bit, you'll notice that there is no isolation exercises except for rear dumbbell flies in this workout. So I moved all of that into Wednesday. So Wednesday I'm doing some arms, I'm doing some calves, and some shoulders, like some lateral raises. So just doing all the compound movements basically today, which was taxing, but it felt good. It felt good to be in this gym and to be doing a bunch of compound movements. So after this, I did something a little different than I usually do. I did sets of bench just for reps. So I dropped it down to 155 and did one set of 10 and one set of 12. And just to get some more reps in. I'm starting to do this with each pressing exercise. Well, my main pressing exercises, so bench and military press. After I do the 5-3-1 sets, I do a couple more sets for reps just to get some hypertrophy and build up the muscles that are used for the movement and get some more work with the movement. Next up, we did T-bar rows. I love the T-bar rows. This machine's a little different than the one at my previous gym, but either way, I'm really focusing on the negative with the T-bar rows. I'm really trying to build up the back and really just focus on that negative, making sweet love. Then next, incline dumbbell press. I'm doing this twice a week now. Really my favorite pressing exercise, I would say, because I don't know why, but the weights are going up so fast for me with this exercise. So I think maybe a couple months ago I was doing 60s. Now I'm at 70s for sets of 10. Soon enough I'll be at 75 because I'm able to do full sets of 10 with the 70s on Fridays. Today my chest was pretty worn out, so I only did one set of 10 with 70s. Dropped down to 65. Next up, chin-ups. So I actually did 2 sets of chin-ups in between my sets of bench. Then I went back and did, I believe, 2 or 3 more sets. Really just doing a bunch just to counteract the pressing. So not too much focus on the negative here, just trying to get 10. On the last rep, you'll see I sort of slow down the negative to just get a little extra out of the exercise, but these felt pretty good. I was surprised I was able to get multiple sets of 10. Then finished it off with the rear dumbbell raises. Doesn't really look like it, but I'm trying to hold it a little bit at the top as much as I can to really get a good contraction there, really open up the chest area, make sure I'm keeping everything balanced. So that's it. Watch the next bit of the video. Cooking some chicken.
Cooking time. Time to make some chicken
for now, for later, for the week, for whenever. Got a whole bunch of chicken to cook. About to season it up. And I'm going to show you guys how I season it because I am the master chef. First off, you have to start with man. Danica Patrick, man. Shut up. Okay. First, you gotta start with the highest quality meat, okay? You see? You can tell it's the highest quality. Raised with care, you know? No cages, no crates, you know? Little chicken diagram, right? So we got this. We got this air-chilled chicken breast, boneless, skinless, of course. And look at all of this. Look at this. Like, let's do a comparison. Like, that's a good amount of meat, you know? Alright. All that chickeny goodness. Kind of smells like yogurt. So usually I prefer to cook breasts that are cut smaller, because when you got breasts this big to cook, it just makes it hard to cook it through without, you know, burning the edges. So I might cut these up first. Alright, so there's many different ways I like to season up my chicken, but there's some things that I always use, or almost always use, for the chicken, and one of them is garlic salt. You know, sodium is bad, I guess, but tasting delicious is more important. So garlic salt, got to be kind of careful with it. If you use too much, it can overpower, you know, with salt taste. Now this is some roasted garlic Montreal chicken seasoning. I've never actually used it except for on turkey burgers, but it's delicious on there, so it should be delicious on chicken. Then of course you have garlic powder, onion powder, and the secret smoked paprika. Oh, it's so good. It adds this flavor that's just amazing. If you make sweet potato fries, gotta put this on there. So go ahead and season this up, and then cut it up, and then cook it up. So here's how it looks like after the seasoning. Not very appealing, really, but you might be able to see some of that color. That's from the paprika. Get that nice color on it. So I'm gonna let it marinate a little bit. I'm gonna really let the seasoning get in there, maybe for 30 minutes to an hour. Then it's going there, and at that point there'll be a pan there. All right, so we got some coconut oil in here for a little bit of non-stick action, and we got the chicken that's been soaking up all those flavors, and I'm thinking I'm gonna cook all of it and then just freeze some. Ah ha ha, that's the sound. That is the sound. Put it all in. Right, so I'm gonna let it get a good cook on this side. I'm gonna go ahead and cover it. Let it get a good cook for a few minutes, and then flip it. Oh man, if only y'all could smell what is going on in here. So this is basically how it turned out. I got some chicken here, mixed greens there, and then a white sweet potato with peanut butter. If you've never tried white sweet potato, you should give it a try. It's pretty good. I think it's better than the orange kind.